So a couple people, and I know you did talk a little bit about this, asked about the ability to manage other areas of their business with the Art Licensing Manager. So you mentioned, just to review, I think you mentioned that they could manage all of the images that are on their website through FileMaker database. Is that true?
Yeah, there'd be something that could be expanded upon. For instance, on the in the collections area at the bottom where the licensed products are, this could be updated to make the information. Obviously, you wouldn't want to show any products that were exclusive or that were exclusive.
Right.
But all those products could be available and searchable on a website. But it would require FileMaker server, and it's that the server product is not cheap. There's two versions of it. There's a regular version and an advanced version. One costs $1,000 and the other's $3,000. But
okay, let's not overwhelm people.
Exactly.
So, you're freaking me out.
But that's only if you need web.
Okay. And somebody wants to know if we're able to run and print reports. And isn't that one of your suggestions that I didn't come up with in the beginning, that we don't have reports?
Yeah, I mean, different people. Yeah, when people when we have our clients ask us, can we build reports? There's really, most people think reports could be one of two different things. Some people think a report is being able to simply come in and do a find. So say, find me all of the collections where I've gotten more than 3 royalties. So we don't really think of that as a report. That's more of like a find. So you would come into the database and do a find. But we can make, FileMaker doesn't have a report engine in it by itself. But as you saw earlier, you can do finds and view your data. But if you had specific reports that you wanted to run, that's something that we could help build with you. Generally, reports don't take very long to build, but they need to be defined for like what you're looking for. Some of that can be vague. For instance, you could do a find ahead of time and then say, print me a report from these found items.
Yeah. I like to think that I'm going green and I just look at my finds. It won't automatically. She wants to know, will it print your find searches? And I don't know that it will, but you could always do a screenshot and print that.
You can print. Some of the layouts are a little bit wider than a piece of paper, and on the Mac, when you do a print, for instance, of the screen you're looking at right now, you may need to set your page setup to be a little bit lower, to maybe like 80% or 75%. I don't know what the magic number is off the top of my head. On Windows, it's a little trickier, but what I found in the past is what I would do is I'd get a print to PDF print driver, print it to a PDF, and then print out the PDFs because the PDFs would scale. That's more of a Windows issue. Is there a button
that says print, or you just do Command P like with every other program out there, and it'll pop up a print window? How does that work?
Yeah, you can do Command P or Control P on Windows and print what you're looking at.
Okay.
So it's just that simple. You can print from any of the detail views, any of the list views, anything you can see you can print. You could print the current record or found set. You have to be careful because once you get a lot of records, I've seen a few people hit print, and then next thing you know, they're printing out like 300 sheets of paper.
Ooh,
but
that's not good.
But that's a good thing because you have that ability.
Okay. It's just good to know what you're doing.
Yes.
Okay. Well, cool. Unless I see any other questions, we're just going to have like an early evening tonight because I think we've given you the basics. We're going to have the video available. I'll send you an email when we get the video ready. You can go to artlicensinginfo.com/data.html to see all the details of the software and also the link to get over to Camp Software to get a free copy to try. You can enter up to 8 collections and 8 licensees, and that'll give you an idea of how it works, how the data entry works, how you can link back and forth, how you can push the buttons and move around the data. It should give you an idea of whether it's going to work for you, because neither of us want you to invest in the software and not like it, so we want you to try it first. I'm also going to offer a special deal. I don't know if you guys saw on the blog, I just started another website. I seem to be obsessed with websites. It's artlicensingcommunity.com, and it is a membership website. I've had people say they want something in between what I'm offering. They don't necessarily want an ebook. They want a little more meat maybe than I'm giving them on the blog. They want something on a regular basis. So I've created a membership website. Oh, I have to type in the thing too. Hold on. So, one sec. I can't type and talk at the same time. So I'm going to pause for a moment. I forgot I could type this in so you could click it. There you go.
Oh, they took it out.
It's awesome.
They didn't.
I can do that when I'm just on the phone.
The URL was removed from the chat log automatically.
What? Oh, okay. So the art licensing community, which I should type into, but I'll finish my thought, it's a paid community. It's a monthly thing. There's 4 different levels, and what I'm offering is anyone who decides that this software is going to be of value for them and their business, if you purchase it before the next Ask call, which is on December 15th with me, I'm going to give you 2 free months as a starter member so that you can try it out. And that is a $54 value. You would get access to the Inner Circle blog, and I'll be blogging there probably 2 to 3 times a week. That'll be a little different than what is on the art licensing blog. And then there's also some great resources, and it changes each month. There's audios, there's worksheets, just different things to keep your business moving and keep you motivated and learning about the industry. So that is something that I would like to offer you. And I'm going to type that in. Do I have to put the HTTP for it to work?
I noticed on my side, Tara, the last URL you put up, it says URL removed. So maybe put some spaces in the URL so it doesn't look like one. So maybe.
Oh, it still shows on mine.
Yeah, you're probably the only one that can see it. You can't see that one either.
Oh.
Maybe do www.
Can't see that one either? Okay.
Instead of the dots, put space.
All right, I guess I don't want us linking people out of this system.
Instead of putting the period.
Artlicensingcommunity.com, I've posted it on the blog, and I'll remind you in an email that that's going to be like a little freebie if you decide you love this software. Let's see, we're going to have the free video. Next month we're back to the normal Ask calls. It will be by phone. It's going to be with me, so you can start submitting your questions anytime. AskTaraReed.com. And then next year, January 19th, will be our first call for 2011 with a brand new artist, Drew Brophy. Quite excited to have him and his wife, Maria Brophy. She is his wife and the business side of that business, and she does a lot of blogging. You might know who she is already. But they just drove through town, and I got to meet them and see their dream machine, which was awesome. So that, oh, look how clever you are, Hal.
Can you try that with those? Can you do that with the other 2, Tara?
Yeah. That is what is coming up. So I'll put some more spaces.
Beautiful.
.com.
On that question earlier about does it work with Mac and Windows? If you use FileMaker Server or you share it with a copy of FileMaker, it also works with both. So if whoever's hosting it is on Windows, you can have people that are on Macs and Windows both connecting to it. So it plays nice with both, by the way.
Okay. Very cool. Very, very cool. Well, this feels really weird because I can't say, okay, I'm going to open the lines and say goodbye to everyone because we're online. So we'll just all yell goodbye and assume we can hear each other. And, how much does the actual software cost? What a good question. It is $250 for the runtime version. So if what you need is the Art Licensing Manager, you don't need to create any other databases, you don't need 50 people to have access to it at the same time, your cost is going to be $250. And to get the, okay, you got that on there. You can also, if you go to the Ask About Art Licensing Manager, and I'm going to send you a link when we get the video done, and so you'll have links everywhere to find this. Any other questions?
You also have a short video on your website already, correct?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So if you go to artlicensinginfo.com, you'll find it. I'll put it in the little sidebar when we get off the phone.
Very good.
All right. Thanks so much, everyone. Have a fabulous evening. Have a great Thanksgiving if you're in the U.S., and I will talk to you in December. It will be the 2-year anniversary because we started these fun calls in December of 2008. Can't believe it.
Thank you, Tara.
All right. Thanks. I'm hanging up.
Bye.
Bye.